Whether it's your first time here or you're a regular here at Mr. Super Oz, I just want to thank you for tuning in to the channel. It exists because I, Oz, from the channel Mr. Super Oz, I wrote a 68-page graphic novel called Everlasting Survivors. Volume 1 is called All Day Long. If you follow the link in the description of this video, you can get yourself hats, shirts, posters, all kinds of fun things. But most importantly, you can get the story itself. And the more people that pick up the story, the greater the chances are that there can be continued adventures with these heroes. If you could, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, enjoy.
So this next show, a lot more straightforward. Got the other two quarterfinal matches for the tag team titles.
Very good.
So
Is this where it's announced that there are buys into the tournament for the
Yep.
King of the Ring? Good.
Yep.
This episode?
Because I'm pretty sure I either did that last episode or the episode, this one. But either way, like people know.
Good.
Because it should be Brock has a bye. And
Yes, he does.
I believe Jericho.
Jericho also gets a buy. You are
Alright,
correct.
Perfect. I'm glad you wrote it down.
I did. So at one point, I actually crumpled up and was like, wait, I need this.
Yep.
And I uncrumpled that thing. So what I did was I hand wrote what I was going to put in the tournament brackets, but I only had the Elite 8 in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, as you can see here, the Raw 4 are Chris Jericho, who got a bye, Al Snow, who will have to qualify. I'm assuming that's happening here.
Yep.
Cool. Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, who will have to qualify, and Brock, who got a bye. On my show, we already know that Eddie Guerrero lost to X-Pac, who advanced. Jerry lost to Hurricane, who advanced. And Booker T defeated William Regal to get in the tournament. However, I'll go ahead and spoil a match that will come on this coming episode because I'm going to have the graphic up. Test defeats Val Venis this coming week to get into the tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason Val Venis is important to be showing up on a regular basis is because I have a big plan for Mr. Val Venis. Really only just one plan for Val Venis, other than him being on the shows and consistently being booked and losing a lot. I have one and very important thing for Val Venis to do, and that is to stand up for his sister when the time comes.
Oh, Lord. Okay, gotcha.
You remember that, right?
Yeah. Hence the oh, Lord.
But I thought that it would have been smart to do that in real life.
To be fair, yeah. I can't disagree with the logic. I just remember the storyline and it being, well, it's Val Venis. That's all I'll say.
Yes.
That's all I'll say.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I lost my whole train of thought.
You are telling us what happened on the Monday Night Raw.
Right. So Raw 6/10 of 2002. Man, I almost messed that up. But we opened the show Holly and Saturn versus Positively Unstoppable to advance into the tag team championship tournament. Holly and Saturn put over Positively Unstoppable.
Wonderful.
The world can't believe it.
I can. I love that team.
But it ends with Saturn eating the. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for that move because I actually really like the image I'm getting in my head of this wheelbarrow famouser.
Right.
But for now, it's the wheelbarrow famouser until I come up with a name. And the celebration is uncanny. DDP says he's gonna keep the momentum rolling when he faces the very defeated Al Snow in a qualifying match for the King of the Ring tournament later on tonight. Hardcore Open Challenge, obviously, Kurt decides to win with the Angle Slam this week. What a great Olympic hero he is.
Nothing wrong with that.
We cut backstage after the Hardcore Hero Open Challenge to Jazz and Lita brawling, throwing hands with the best of them, as you can imagine. It is broken up. pull apart brawl situation, refs, security, yada yada. You see Trish.
You say classic, but I'll say classic for the WWE men.
Yes.
Not so expected for the women of wrestling, but that's the beauty of Josiah
2002. That's a good point.
booking Alpha Entertainment Worldwide.
Hey, I do what I can. So they're pulled apart. Trish is trying to calm Jazz down. Say, wait for the pay per view. Now's not the time. This isn't the moment. Say, you'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. So DDP is wrestling Al Snow. Nice little match between the two of them. You know, it's DDP and Al Snow. They're not scrubs by any matter.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, my
Imagination.
goodness, Al Snow is getting the next crop of kids ready down at the OVW.
Exactly. And Al Snow, of course, desperate to win. There's a nice little ref bump, DDP. You can clothesline, big Buddha ref, whatever. He grabs head, clobbers my guy, DDP.
What does everybody want?
Head. And then big win for Al Snow. I believe that's the first one I've given him since the show started. So
I wonder if Mick Foley would be proud of him.
it brings a tear to Mick's eye, for sure. But
He
big
probably
win.
forgot he booked him.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he picked him up. In the draft.
Exactly. Oh, I love that.
Phenomenal. But big one for him. Get Van Dam on the show. He beats Boss Man.
That ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh my goodness, love
Yep.
Ray Trailer.
Yep. So big retention for Rob Van Dam, the U.S. title, keeping the hearts of the people strong. With him.
Absolutely.
And then last but not least, my main event of the evening, the match everybody has been waiting for. Too Cool versus Jericho and Kane. You remember Jericho and Kane made their debut as a unit.
Yes, I love it.
Great minds.
Yes.
Against these two. So, of course, a very competitive match. Jericho and Kane very wisely isolate Scotty 2 Hotty in the match. Absolute domination. Kane nails a choke slam. Tags in Jericho. Jericho slaps on the walls of Jericho. Scotty, valiant babyface, trying to fight out. And Rikishi makes the save with the Sizz Kiss to Jericho's chin. Knocks Jericho out with the super kick, and then Scotty crawls over for the pin while Rikishi holds Kane down. Too Cool get the huge babyface
Oh,
victory.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one
awesome.
can believe it. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
Kane
that's
win.
cool.
Beat these guys. What's going on? And then, but yeah, that's my show. Wrapping
No,
it
that's
up.
great. It's nice to have fun surprises like that.
Exactly. Because let's be honest, I love everyone loves Too Cool. Everyone loves Too Cool to death. But even when they were tag team champions, it was more just they were tag team champions because they were very, very popular.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think giving them this shot, especially a possible future opportunity against the Dudley Boys,
Mm-hmm.
who are the tag team.
No, I like that. I like that booking a lot. And